forgot that I was him. The ghost that nobody knew. One without a name, without a face, always leaving without a trace. Nobody knows who I am. Who I am. I don't exist. Of you!
Boots in the gravel, skiing on my back, no house on my shield, just lines that crack. They ask me, boy, where you from? I say, nowhere you know. No banners behind me, just miles of road. I was never born to a crown, never raised in a heart of gold. I learned how to today before I learned how to hold. The word don't bow for the small, it laughs when the name is fall. But I got hands like stone and a heart that won't grow. I don't need a throne to stand, I don't need blood to command. All I got is this iron will and a promise in my hand. I may be small in their eyes, but I stand bigger than my name. No Chris, no crown, no tie. Still I walk through flame. Hear the ground when I strike, feel the weight when I swing. I wasn't born a king, but I fight like anything. Oh, just in my lungs. Oh, still I run. I've seen boys play war with silk wrap around their pride. They talk about blow it loud, but they never watched it die. Held a shaking hand, I stood where heroes fell, and they followed just the word and wise as heavy as hell. Call me hedgehog, call me straight, but I keep my word. Come what may, if the world draws lines in blood, I redraw them in truth. I may be small in their life, but I stand bigger than my name. No crystal crown, no tie. Still I walk through vain. Feel the ground when I strike, feel the way when I swing. I wasn't born a king, but I fight like anything. I don't want their golden chairs, don't want silk or painted threads. If I need a list to lift someone up, not to breathe air, I don't shine like dragon fire. I don't speak like choirs, but when the weak need someone tall, I rise. I may be small in their eyes, I may be small in their eyes, I may be small in their eyes, I may be I may be small in their eyes. I don't need the world to know me, I don't need a song to stay. Just give me one good reason to stand in the way. And
Standing in the Way Standing in the way. It's the ways that we stand in our own way. It's the ways that we try to cut corners. It's the way that we're more than willing to throw others under the bus so that we can excel. Shortly. Temporarily. But it's the secrets that are kept, that if spoken about, will put an end to a lot. So be it.
Boots in the gravel, steel on my back, no house on my shield, just lines that crack. They ask me, boy, where you from? I say, nowhere you know, no banners behind me, just miles of road. I was never born for a crown, never raised in a heart of gold. I learned how to take a hit before I learned how to hold. The world don't bow for the small, it laughs when the nameless fall. But I've got hands like stone and a heart that home crawled. I don't need a throne to stand, I don't need blood to command. All I got is this iron will and a promise in my head. I'll very small in their eyes, but I stand bigger than my name.
Small in their eyes. Yeah. They were judging you by your vessel. Rookie mistake. Silly mistake. A very costly mistake. The fat lady's getting ready to sing. The fat lady's getting ready to sing. But what songs are being sung? Your spirit team. That was the card that popped its face to me. Your spirit team is celebrating the things that you persevered through, the things that you made it through, the things that you found the strength to, but it's, people can attempt to offer you up. And the only way it would be successful is if you're refusing to do the work, if you're being lazy, if you're slacking. Accountability. Yeah, that thing. Something that these people seem to know nothing about. Accountability. United they stood. United they stood. And united they're still standing. It's like a lasso with all their balls all together. Getting tighter and tighter and tighter. The loud pitching, the singing. That's for somebody. Well, what's going on? To the ancestors, known and unknown, Ashe. To the gods, known and unknown, Ashe. All the praise, all the glory be to the Most High. What's going on, guys? It's your favorite cosmic warrior, back at you with another Galactic Transmission. Let's get a prayer in, and let's tap into this energy some more. Spirit, thank you for coming through. Thank you for guiding and protecting this message. Thank you for removing any negative energy from the area. Thank you for allowing this to get to any and everyone it's intended to. And so it is.
No crest, no crown, no tie. Still I walk through flame. Hear the ground when I strike, feel the weight when I sway. I wasn't born a king, but I'm
Feeling the weight of the swing. It's giving a heavy hitter. And it's back to they're judging you by your vessel. Costly, very, very, very costly mistake. How can they take it? How can that vessel take it? It's not the vessel. It's the soul. It resides in that vessel. These vessels change all the time. Interesting. These vessels change all the time. The transformations I've made in my own life, over 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, drastic. Not even, did people even recognize me? Probably not. I barely recognize me at sometimes. The way I've learned to just shut out and shut down, you know, anything that jeopardizes my peace, anything that jeopardizes my journey. Because I learned to put myself first, my journey first, my healing first, the Most High first. Not putting the Most High first. It's like railroad. It's like trying to just force your way through shit. You're gonna hit a roadblock every now and then. You know, sometimes you're not gonna be able to push your way through it. Sometimes you gotta float. You gotta float over it. And you can't do that if you're leaning on your own strength, your own understanding, yourself. That's for somebody.
Song this stage, just give me one good reason to stand in the way, and I will.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Turn it up louder. Let the bass line drop. This is the feeling. It just won't stop. Come on, got the whole crowd moving. From the front to the back. Viking hip hop.
You know what it is? It's the it's the beat of your rhythm. It's you're finding your rhythm, but it's also it's pushing everything out of your life that no longer serves you. But that only comes from the recognition that it no longer serves you. Because if you think it's still serving you, then obviously you're not gonna get rid of it, even when we're led to. You know, multiple times, led to. The things that we're led to. The things that we're tied to. Attempted blockages. You know, it's given spiritual violations. You know, people are way too worried about, you know, silly little man's rules and man's laws and violating man's with little to no. Most people have none understanding, overstanding, no standing about universal laws. And that's where they done fucked up.
Ain't no turning back. Yeah, we're viral. Yeah, we're taking flight. Listen through the day, rocking through the night. Catch the rhythm, feel the energy surge. This is the moment. On the verge, stepped off the long ship, shades on my face. Got the swagger, got the style, set the pace. From the floors to the clubs, yeah, we make the scene. Turning up the heat, living out the dream. Got the rooms on my kicks, the gold on my chain. Specking fire verses driving you insane. In a good way. This ain't your grandpa's battle cry. This is the new sound. Got the whole world spinning round and round. Feel the beat in your soul, let it take control. This is the anthem making you whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, let the good times roll. We're here to party, reach out, turn it up louder. Let the bass line drop. This is the feeling. It just won't stop. Got the whole crowd moving. From the front to the back. Viking hip hop. Ain't no turning back. Yeah, we're viral. Yeah, we're taking flight. Dancing through the day and rocking through the night. That's the rhythm. Feel the energy surge. This is the moment. Got the moves like a berserker, wild and free. Got the rhymes like a star for all to see. We're breaking the mold, rewriting the rules, making history, playing it cool. From the TikTok trends to the festival stage, turning every moment to a brand new page. So grab your friends, let the good vibes flow. This is the track that everybody's gonna know.
turning every moment into gold. But it's back to the slumlord, right? But it's the realization how everything works out for our greatest good. You know, when you start looking at things from the perspective, from the narrative, that everything works out for your greatest good, and there's a lesson to be learned here. It's a game changer, absolute game changer, because you're searching for a positive instead of all you knew before was just to fixate on the negative. The woe is me, the oh I lost, the oh whoa, it's the woes. That's all over social media. It's fucking, it's too many whiners and complainers. It's like this guy at work. Man, I had to pull my sword out at work. I don't like pulling my sword out. I choose peace. I choose happiness. I choose these things. They're not always easy choices, but I choose it. But man, this motherfucker, first thing in the morning, started running his mouth about shit that other people aren't doing. I pumped the fucking brakes, motherfucker. Before you even think to open your mouth to talk about what other people are doing, you should probably make sure that you can even complete a fraction of your task. You should make sure that you don't even leave stuff for other people. You're in no fucking position. None. And then this motherfucker tried to hop in the elevator with me. I'm like, nah, you can wait for the next one. I took the elevator up by myself. It was funny too. Then he ended up catching me in the elevator, right? I hit the shut button 3 times, and then he tried to force his way in, right? No, but I told him exactly what it was. You're a lazy piece of shit. All you do is you procrastinate, and every call you do go to, you can't complete it. You need someone to hold your fucking dick to do it. And then it's like you never complete anything. You don't do shit. You're a lazy, incompetent piece of shit. I told him exactly what it was, and you piss everyone off in the process. You know, he got all upset. He tried to force his way into the elevator, right? Is why... You know, so now you want to waste my time. What's wrong, buddy? Isn't that what you like to do? You love to waste time. Isn't that what you like to do? You know, I'm reflecting it back to you. That's what you love to do, isn't it? What's your problem now? Oh, because I'm wasting your time for you. You're not choosing to waste your time. I'm doing it for you. Oh, there's the difference. Double fucking standards. Yeah, fuck your double standards. And over to the fat lady sings, you know, but forcing me. That didn't force me. I chose to. I chose to not hold back. I chose to give him a piece of my mind. I chose to take my sword out and cut him down to fucking size. Know your fucking place. Didn't say a word to me the rest of the day. Good. He's the reason I stopped going down to a certain break room. I can't be around his negative energy. All you do is whine and complain and bitch and moan, and you don't do shit. You do nothing. If he's so observant for things that other people, to point out for other people to do, but when it comes down to doing stuff yourself, even your own fucking job assignments, all of a sudden it turns fucking blind. It's just, it's way past humorous. I'm way past the stage of, I can't even fucking laugh at this shit anymore. I just have to close my eyes and act like I don't see it and stay away from you because you just piss me the fuck off every time I see you. It's the people with no ambition, with no drive, with zero fucking cares. I'm just here for the free ride. Hey buddy, your stop was a while ago. You probably should have got off there. You can't pay this fucking toll.
Oh yeah! Get down! With the storm, with the wave, with the fire bright, igniting the party, shining our light. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? This is the moment, let's reveal it! Turn it up louder. Let the bass line drop. This is the feeling. It just won't stop. Let the whole crowd move it. From the front to the back. Taking flight, dancing through the day and rocking through the night. Catch the rhythm, feel the energy surge. This is the moment on the verge. Viral, Viking vibes, catchy, peace out, yeah, we out.
You know what that's given? They went out celebrating too soon. They went out celebrating too soon. It's the energy of having blackmail over someone, but never anticipating, never suspecting, never assuming that they would be okay with whatever the threat was. Just So whatever, just do it. Just fucking do it. You're not going to hold that over my head any longer. That's interesting too. We surrendered to ourselves. It's like, at one point, I went along with whatever it was. At one point, when I didn't want to hold my accountability, when I didn't want to hold that weight, and I tried to push it off to someone else at one point, but finally I surrendered to myself, to my higher self, to the highest good, my highest good, and I held myself accountable. And for that, I have something to give thanks for it. I have something to truly celebrate.
Silence ain't empty. It's where decisions are born. Out here. Thinking alone isn't a choice. It's survival.
Window crack, cold air slips in. City hum fades to a thin. Distant echo passing cars. Everything feels set apart. Table clean, no one around. Just my thoughts without a sound. Every move I ever made, replaying like a quiet blade. I learned early not to crowd, not to think when it's too loud. Noise can twist the clearest mind, leave the real answers behind.
It's learning to calm the mind. But how do you learn to calm the mind? You know, you got to shut out all the negativity. You know, we know it, but we allow it. For one reason or another, we allow it. You know, as Yeshua said, take command of every thought that's in your mind, right? But most of the thoughts that are in your mind are not yours. They're other people's. You know, you think that they don't have ways to put thoughts out there? Thoughts are thoughts. They're not all yours. That's why you got to separate the ones that are yours and the ones that aren't. But it's separation. It's separation. It's separation. I'm getting like breaking free from poverty mindset. But poverty, it could be so many different ways. Spiritual poverty, financial poverty, but poverty is a mindset. It looks in many different ways, but it's a mindset. You know, but it's interesting too. People that are so quick to mistake, you know, that's funny. The Uggs. It's like all these wannabe gangsters, you know, with their skinny fucking jeans and their fucking Uggs, their winter Uggs. It's like, oh wow, hey, you're looking real great, killer. Yeah, but trends. Who sets trends? The wrong fucking people, in my opinion. Shit.
So I sit, let it breathe, let the pressure slowly leave. In that space I start to see what was hidden deep in me. No distractions, no disguise, just the truth behind my eyes. In the stillness things alive. Every piece falls into life. Along with.
But it's back to the everything works out for my greatest good. Yeah, a lot of times that realization only comes through the way later on down the road. That's why we don't fixate on that shit. We just keep it moving. We fixate on the next part of the next leg of the journey. We fixate on the next part of the mission. We fixate on the next part of whatever it is. But it's sometimes too, it's waiting. It's being still. And that's part of the work. But what's the work? The work is... It's anything and everything. It's everything that we do. It's absolutely everything that we do. Everything we think about doing, everything we actually do. It's the things that we put all of our energy into. It's interesting when you start paying attention to the ways that you're opening yourself up spiritually from everything that we consume. It's once you're aware of it, and once you make the conscious changes and his choices you make the conscious decision to make the choices to change. It's amazing what happens. But it's step by step by step, slowly repairing all the parts of us we didn't even know that needed to be repaired. We didn't even know was broken or fucked up. Well, guess what? Because it's never functioned properly. Our whole existence. Well, no. When we first came into existence in our vessels, current vessels, right? Until society took a hold of our mind. Society, families, everything. Robbed us of our divinity from early on. Tricked us into thinking it's not already in us.
The silence, that's my zone, where I sharpen what I own. Trap drums echo in my chest, but my mind resets, refresh. Alone with the silence, calm and cold. That's where real decisions hold. When the world gets hard to read, I step back and let it lead. I've seen men avoid this space.
When the things that we avoid, but it's staying focused. Mind on the money, but it's your energy, and it's first eye on the Most High. But how do we maintain? Well, okay, it's like the calm in the storm. It's with everything that life's throwing at us to mix up, right? But it's interesting too. It's kind of the ways that we agreed to have things mixed up, because it would get boring for us to learn the same lesson the same way over and over and over and over and over, whether it be in this lifetime or previous. It would get boring. It's the enjoyment of something new. But everyone's so afraid to try something new. But it's the inspirations that we get through staying focused, through staying aligned, through keeping our first eye on the Most High. It's the inspirations we get that it's trying to brighten up every aspect of our life, but we're blocking it. But it's allowing it outside. We're the ones that any blockage is always because of us. What is that? That's the M. Oh. It's the things that we didn't know that we would be good at. It's the things that we didn't know we would really enjoy. It's the things that we didn't know would spark something in us. But it's because we've been blocking it and staying and not staying away from the water completely, not even dipping our toes in. It's interesting too. Sometimes we dip our toes in and it's like we're expecting the water to be like really cold, but it's like, oh, it's actually quite pleasant. I might go for a swim. That's the energy of faithing around and finding out. That's the energy of going all in on yourself. That's the energy we should all strive to be in.
Always running, never face what they carry deep inside. So they hide and they divide, but the ones who really last learn to sit with what is past. Feel the weight without escape. Let it shape, not let it break. Every plan I ever built came from moments still and still. No emotion taking led, just reflection, just the need.
But it's it's the energy of they're reflecting on what they did, and it's sorry, not sorry. It's like we want that good energy. It's what it's given is it's that golden energy. Once they get a taste of it, they can't go back to something. Well, they have no choice but to go back to something else. But it's always our choice. What we accept, what we allow, what we don't allow. The people that harvest our energy. There's a big difference between, giving a helpful hand and being forced to give a helpful hand. But a lot of times, it's not that we're oblivious to the fact that we feel forced and pressured into it, but why do we continue to do it? We're afraid to say no. We don't want to say no. It's many reasons. Until we learn to find our voice, until we learn to stand up for ourselves.
You don't think bright in the storm. You step out, you stay warm. Then return with clearer sight, knowing how to play it right. Silence shows you who you are. Strips away the fake and far. If you face it, if you stay, you come back a better way. Alone.
If you face it, if you stay. If you stay 10 toes down and face yourself. It's the consequences of our own actions. It's the consequence of our own actions, known or unknown. Well, no, known and unknown. It's all of them. We're accountable for all of them. We're accountable for everything. What I'm getting is the energy of the way that we learn to speak life into ourselves instead of death. But it's the spring. But it's like a spring, like bouncing, shooting. But it's the heights that we can reach that we didn't even know existed because we were limiting it ourselves.
With the silence I refine. Every edge inside my mind. Track beats heavy, low and deep. Still my focus never sleeps. Alone with the silence. That's the art. Where
The silence, it's given the energy of, family members harvesting our energy. Trying to prevent, Trying to prevent peace. And what change are they trying to prevent? You standing in your power, you standing in your authority, you calling your power back, you finding balance, you being rewarded for the work that you're putting in, you being rewarded for your accountability. It's like they want to change the timing. It's like they want to oh, that's what it is. It's like they want to put back the time. They want to get you caught back up into karmic lessons, karmic cycles. But it's the ba la la. It's like nice try. I learned my lesson. But it's the harmony. But it's harmonies. It's oh man. It's not literally, but it's what I'm seeing is like they're crying the "woe is me" card, and you're making a song out of it, and you're just in there just going along with it. It's a catchy little beat. It's a nice tune. It's like they think that if they're loud enough, if they do it long enough, it's gonna annoy you, and you're gonna accept them back. And it's like it's actually putting me to sleep. It's no. Why'd you stop? Continue. Continue down the road that you paid for yourself.
I study every part. When it's time to make it real, I move sharp. I move with steel. They fear being alone. I learned to use it.
But it's back to the, they fear being alone, but I learned to use it. It's finding your own guidance. One way I described it before is like, before I woke up, I used to navigate pretty easily because I knew the seas pretty well. And so I didn't need a compass. I navigated here easily, right? But after my ascension, especially the first one was the most drastic. It's what compass? I had a compass before. I had a full map. I had multiple maps. I had everything I fucking needed. And now it's like a shipwreck and I lost fucking everything and out in sea. but alone, the harmony, our own melody. Other people are always going to want to write our melody for us. They're gonna want to just hand it to us. This is the role you're supposed to play. This is the tune. This is the note. This is this. Fuck this. Fuck all that. What do you want? What do you want to sing? That's interesting too, though. It's the way that we think we know what we want to do. We think we know what the Most High has planned for us. We think. Then we start taking the guided actions that we're led to, and who knows where we end up. But that's part of the thrill of the journey. But that's part of the journey. It's taking all the ingredients, it's taking all the lessons, it's taking all the trials, it's taking everything together, and it's how do I use this for my greatest good? What of this should I keep, or if any of this I should keep? But what is that? It's mindsets, it's habits, it's friends, it's family, it's places, it's many things. It looks different for everyone and every situation. It's new levels, new devils, and it's going to be new aspects of yourself that is revealed to you. New parts of yourself that you need to change, that you need to adjust. But it's the frequencies. It's the fine tuning. It's raising your frequency higher and higher and higher. There is no limit. Yeah, but it's also, when you need a rest, it's fine to take a rest. It's not an easy journey, and you're going to need to rest. But it's when we're doing too much is when we need to do less. When we're exerting ourselves, when we're trying to, that's what it is. It's the forcing. The thing about forcing is I learned not to force anything, because anything forced is unnatural, and anything unnatural is bound for failure. And so it's like we try a lot of things, but it's the headstrong mentality of being stubborn and just trying the old ways that we're used to doing, that we're accustomed to doing, because it comes naturally to us. But it's interesting too, but with some fine tuning and some fine tweaking, the new way, but the new ways aren't even new ways. They're aboriginal ways. And that's the biggest fucking lie.
Woke up in the ashes of who I used to be. Broken mirrors whisper, that's not me. Every scar's a story, every tear a flame. Burn through the darkness, now I rise again. I was lost in silence, drowning in the night, but something deep inside me set fire. This is my new birth, rising from the pain.
It's the phoenix rising out of the ashes. This is my new earth. But what is that? It's individual, but it's also collective. But that's interesting too. It's the energy of it's being the main character in your own story. Once you have that realization, one, that you're not, or two, that it's an option for you, it's like you would be stupid not to accept that. What's stopping you? It's the people that pull on our energy. It's the people that can't come all the way with us because they're not doing the fucking work. It's the people that can't come with us because they're a weight. They're an anchor. Because they refuse to change. They refuse to transform. They refuse to adapt. To what? It's not... And a lot of people are too afraid to stand out. They're too afraid to go against the grain. Well, why is that? Because it's like when you go against the grain, it's like, well, all the eyes are on you. When you're falling in line and you're walking with the sheep and you're buying with the sheep, and you know there's no problem. But when we stop cheating ourselves out of our own destiny, our own divinity, that's what it really is. Destiny. I don't really like that word. It's two different things, but it's kind of like it's our divinity. It's always our destiny. It's always our mission. It's always the goal.
Washing in the fire, dancing in the rain. I'm not who I was. I'm stronger than the hurt. Watch me come alive. This is my new birth.
You know, but that was a big part of the problem, was that, you know, spirituality can't be contained. You know, I mean, people monetize it, but in the wrong ways. But it can't be contained. You know, you can't. It has to look this way, and it has to come in this package, and it don't have to do shit. As long as you're staying, you know, in order with universal laws, there are no laws broken. Man's laws, they're more suggestions, like the speed limit. It's a suggestion. You know, you obey it when you feel like it, right? You know, but when you learn that the way that everyone's doing things is bullshit, when you learn that everyone has their head up their fucking ass, when you learn that, well, you'd be really fucking stupid not to apply the lessons that you know, that you learn. And why? Because you're gonna stand up again. You're gonna stand up for yourself, but against everyone else. Everyone else, but it's the matrix it is gonna appear through everyone. You know, if you're not taking care of your spiritual hygiene, you're an open fucking vessel. You know, open vessels. The things we open ourselves up to, knowingly or unknowingly. You know, but it's the realization of the things that we're putting the work in for. You know, when you realize, you know, a lot of times people put all the work into the 3D. They put all this work into 3D, that really irrelevant. Degrees, fucking jobs, titles, you know, irrelevant. Well, that's interesting too. That's something that came up recently too. It's the way that, like, I think he was like a project manager. I think that would be his title, right? But it's just the way that he made a comment to me about, you know, oh, well, this is how I got in my position. And it's like, I understand what he was coming at. It's kind of like telling me, trying to show, like, I don't know the steps to take. It's like, buddy, I started as a temp, and I worked my way up to assistant project manager. And I've worked my way up through multiple different companies, through multiple different times in a short amount of time. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know how to apply myself. I know how to stand out. I know how to do it when I choose to. But I chose not to do that here because this is where my energy this is where I want my energy to be into. I knew how much it would have sucked for me, how much it would have drained me, and that's not my plan. If my plan was to be complacent where I was, I would have stayed back fucking home, where I could have made a lot more fucking money, where I had connections, where I had this or that. You know what I mean? I would have done that. But it's like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't always flex what I know, because guess what? When people find out what you know, then they want to put you in certain positions where I know it doesn't align with me. And I'm going to choose what aligns with me all fucking day. And right now it aligns with me to end this live, because it's hot as fuck out. And I want to turn my AC back on. But thanks for tapping in. Thanks for your likes, your shares, your comments. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the exchange of energy. And until next time.